All right, what's going on? My name's Jose, aka Cinemonjo. We're back again. How are you guys doing? I'm asking
I'm
you guys,
good.
not the audience.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, mysterious third member?
Who?
You
Hi, it's me, the mysterious third member.
I mean, low nominal.
That's correct. Using my
What
government
about
name.
what about you, other second mysterious member?
yes, Mactastic, the bit's coming back.
Yeah, never left.
Tries to kill it every other week.
Yeah, because we say these names and we're just not going to use them.
What are you talking about?
We don't, man. Come on.
What are you talking about, Mactastic?
We talking about Sherm?
Salem?
There you go.
Yep.
All right, so the news was pretty bare bones this week. If there's anything you guys would like to bring up, go ahead and let me know now or forever hold your peace. Or if you remember in the middle of this, just go ahead and say something.
I don't got anything.
Brother, I've been working, sleeping, and playing video games. That's all I got.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you. Okay, so first order of business. Something me and Salem can bond over. Predator movie.
Let's fucking go.
Badlands. Director says the Predator will finally play the leading role. How do you feel about
Finally.
that?
That would be really interesting, actually. Yeah, I'm totally with that.
That Predator
given-
looks fucking sick.
Yep,
Given
that's
the
the
Predators-
one from what was it? It was on who? Prey.
Prey?
Yep, that's
Okay.
the feral predator, I believe it's referred to as.
So you watched it. I've yet to watch it. I know I haven't gotten to it, but
Wait, you haven't watched Prey?
I have not. My brother's
Dude,
even watched Prey.
this entire fucking time, I thought you watched Prey, man.
No,
God
even me
damn
has
it.
watched Prey, but I have not.
You're telling me the big strong man has watched Prey, but you haven't watched Prey, brother? Come on.
I know. Yep. So right here, the director Dan Trachtenberg is revealing that the Predator will be the protagonist.
Oh my god.
I'm not too. I'll just say this: the Predators have a bad track record, so maybe this guy will be an outlier.
Well, so the thing is, right, is that if they're gonna make Predator like the main character, I'm kind of struggling to think of what exactly he's gonna be, right? Because like, is it actually gonna involve people? Is it gonna involve him like killing an alien race? What are we gonna do? It's like the entire time the Predator is not necessarily seen.
I hope it's a slice of life.
He falls in love with an alien.
Dude, I'd actually 100% take that because I'd love them to actually explore the other of the.
Yeah.
God, what was the race's check?
It's like half a joke, half real. Like
Isn't it like the Cheetaki or something? It's the race. But what are you saying, sure?
Yacha.
I was saying, like, unironically, I think more things shouldn't just do slice of life stuff to, like, delve deeper into, like, the culture behind the story more than just, like, bang action. Like, you could stick some bits and pieces in there if you really wanted to, but, like, it doesn't have to be the main focus of the story.
Yeah, like, generally, the Predator is not a good guy, per se, right? At least how it's framed in most of the movies. Now, some are better than others, right? But, like, the Predator being the main character, I don't know what he's going to fight. Like, we're just gonna see him, like, hunt on a range on a planet? Are we gonna have him, like, hunt and kill the most evil humans on the planet? What are we
He's gonna go to 1944 Germany and he's gonna hunt down a real bad guy.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
I mean, you could. I don't think anyone would be really mad about it.
Somebody started a war in the IGN comment section.
That's a classic.
I am beyond excited for this movie. I've always enjoyed Predator movies, but Prey is my favorite by far. Can't wait to see it. Give the people the air response. How could anyone like any Predator movie more than the original? This guy, Billy Boombastic, just says, called an sir.
We're gatekeeping the fandom, I understand.
Oh, these are my favorite, like, arguments in comment sections is when people have to, like, oh, well, it's just an opinion, man. Well, yeah, your opinion's shit. And it just goes on and on. Yep. It's like, man, we're really bored out here, huh?
We must be.
I wish I had the time to spend in pointless internet fucking arguments like this.
I don't understand how people get sucked into IGN comment sections of all places. You'd have to make an account for this.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't say about you fellas, but I do not have an IGN account.
Look, it even says you can upgrade to IGN Plus and you get no ads, unlimited game maps, free games and discounts, and probably that says more.
Oh man, an IGN Plus member? Oh, it's less.
How much?
Oh, dude, if I subscribe to IGN Plus, this Rinvico ad will go away. I mean, Predator being the main protag, cool idea. I'm liking it. What about you guys?
I have no feelings one way or the other.
Well, you're not a fan, right?
That's correct. I've been gatekept by every one of you Predator fans out there.
Hey,
we're these people on the planet.
We need to get you on this Predator franchise soon.
Are there any hot ladies in it?
I mean,
yeah.
the lady in Alien vs Predator is pretty attractive, I suppose.
The lady that Schwarzenegger's trying to protect is is kind of pretty.
Yeah, I agree.
You guys are not hard selling me on this.
I don't know the actors,
well,
but Ellen Fanning
I'm not really
in
there
this
for the
movie.
babes, no.
Here's Ellen Fanning. She will be in the movie. It says right there.
Is she the sister of Dakota Fanning?
Yes, she is.
What happened to Dakota Fanning, by the way?
She took a step back from acting.
She was a child actress, right?
Yep, she was Coraline.
I need to watch that movie.
It's pretty damn good. It's one of my favorites.
I was gonna say we should watch that one for Halloween, but Halloween's coming past, so we should do it this next Halloween. I was gonna say for Thanksgiving we should watch The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I was gonna say let me veto and say The Nightmare Before Christmas instead. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas.
It's been so damn long to watch. interested to watch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I watch it every year.
Dude, I haven't
A
watched it
couple of
since I
times.
think like middle school or something.
All right, so review of Nightmare Before Christmas coming up soon. But yeah, let's move on from this one. Sherm, do you hear any news of this? Are you heading to Pandaria next year
No.
along with these guys?
So World of Warcraft Classic continues to get more bizarre because like originally, okay, so they originally just had retail World of Warcraft, which was the current stuff, and then they had World of Warcraft Classic. But then all the class players were getting bored, understandably, because they've already done this shit. It was like just a nostalgia hit and in its purest form. So then they were like, okay, well we're gonna make World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic, which is the next expansion after original World of Warcraft. And then like I don't know if they decided at the time when they announced World of Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic or if it was later when people got real mad. But they're like, we're gonna have base Classic that you can always play. We're gonna have another version of Classic, which is going through old expansions, and then we have current WoW. It's like at a certain point the magic is lost. What are we doing anymore? Like, why are we continuing to go through these expansions? Like, there's not very many people asking for this.
So do you think it's just like a desperate attempt to like fish money out of people?
I mean, I assume there's like a very small minority that is still like, oh yeah, I want to go back and play like Mists of Pandaria was my favorite expansion. Like, of course I want to go back and play that. And it's probably not a lot of extra money for Blizzard to put up servers because they still have the game code. So they're like, yeah, whatever, this is cheap and it'll keep people playing the game. So why not?
So this article specifically was uploaded on the 13th of November, and it was saying that it was Warcraft's 30th anniversary. It is that old. Wow. I'm only 28. That's crazy.
Wait, 30th anniversary. I thought it's. Oh, they might be talking about like Warcraft PC.
Overall,
yeah, because
Warcraft franchise.
World of Warcraft would be 20 this year because it came out 2004, I think.
Oh
Well,
shit.
yeah.
It's so like right here it says shocking no one, it plans to move on to the next expansion, Mists of Pandaria.
Yep.
And then they're saying as with other classic expansions, Mists of Pandaria will launch with some changes to its original form, but will largely retain some of the content and features from when it launched back in 2012. Among the other new features, it introduced Pandaria, playable how do you say that?
Pandaren.
Race. Yep. So I mean, is this something you said this is something you're not racing to go back to?
Nope. From what I've heard, all accounts say the current expansion is good, and I haven't even gone by that. So not out of like active hatred or like disinterest, and just I don't really have time for it right now. So
Okay. Remember our friend Tim Long and the Tim Longs?
Yeah.
He said he used to actively play a lot of WoW. I don't believe him, but
yeah, he used to talk to me about it at length when I wasn't playing, and I was like, oh, yeah, that sounds like stuff you would do in World of Warcraft.
Well, I am a little curious, Sherm, actually. How much were they charging these expansions?
So each expansion I believe is $40, and I don't think you have to re-buy these like classic versions. I think they're just available for free. It's just like and your membership works both ways. So if you buy membership, play retail WoW, you can also play classic.
Well, on paper, that sounds pretty nifty, actually. So I mean, the people that actually do want to go back.
Yeah, I mean, no shame. I just like it's okay. The way I think about this is the same way I think about the One Piece like remake they're doing. It's like, okay, at what point do we say enough is enough and just say go watch like current One Piece? Like what arc are we getting to and then deciding it's not worth it to like keep going? It's like what expansion do we say, all right, like the nostalgia ran out, people really didn't like this one, we're not going to release a classic version of this? Because there are a couple of those.
Are there a couple of classics they don't even remaster then, is what you're saying?
I think they'll just full on stop like after Mists of Pandaria. It'll probably be Legion because I think Legion was the one directly after Mists of Pandaria and a lot of people like that one. And then after that, the expansions kind of went downhill for a few years. So I imagine they'll probably do Legion Classic and then call it there. I don't know.
Because once you get to the current meta, you kind of want to stop, right?
Yeah, because like at what point is it like, okay, we're playing The War Within. Oh, let me go back and play Dragonflight Classic, which was the last expansion. Like they're gonna catch themselves, the snake eating its own tail kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I just kind of wanted to bring this up because I know you're the World of Warcraft guy, or at least you used to be.
Yeah. They also did like a remix in retail WoW, which I'm not 100% sure how this works, but like you could play through Mists of Pandaria with like a different character, but it was part of retail WoW. And it was like limited time thing.
So this right here says, notably though, this will be different experience than the one offered during the recent Mists of Pandaria remix event, which allowed players to speed level through Pandaria with new spells, abilities, new items, and other twists on its original gameplay. So are these two different things? Remix and this remaster?
Yeah, I heard some people saying online like, oh, kind of wild that they announced Mists of Pandaria Classic when we just got done playing like Mists of Pandaria Remix. Because I think it's like a seasonal option where you could play it for a few months, like as much as you wanted, as like another alternative to playing the other versions of World World of Warcraft.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know.
I mean, that's cool. I always had a passing interest, but it's one of those things I never got to. Just like D&D, it's always been an interest, and I've never gotten to it. So League is something I've tried a few times, but I'm not very good at it. I still don't understand the game, but it is what it is.
Yep.
All right, well, cool. Let's see. Salem, maybe this is, and Sherm, you probably too. Salem, what do you think about Sir Sophie Turner playing the legendary Lara Croft in a movie?
I
Sansa
don't.
Stark herself.
Oh, I don't see why not. I mean, I think she's a good actress. In all honesty,
Is this like the remade or like the modern version of Lara Croft?
I think they will probably try to remake the reboot series again.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you guys remember that they already did this though?
No.
what are you talking about? Video game side?
Yeah, so
Oh
it was
yeah,
like
oh yeah.
Oh,
They had
yeah.
Raider.
what
Yeah,
at
the
least
video games.
2 games, right? They did.
I think they did
Well,
3.
so this movie right here, Tomb Raider from 2018. Oh my
Wait,
god,
what
it
the
was
fuck?
20.
I didn't know they made this.
Oh, I did not remember this.
Yep. So this movie follows the plot of
Yeah,
the
was that
first one.
Was that
Transformers 1?
D16?
Yeah, stream it. I got on Paramount Plus because okay, let's see how
Still
villainized I
paying
be.
for it. Hey, we had Sonic Watch.
Yeah.
Still got Sonic to watch.
Okay. So
Yeah, when the
actually,
hell are
let me
we gonna watch Sonic 2?
we should probably watch it as close to Sonic 3 as possible. That way, the algorithm, the views, and the exposure comes through.
Milk them for all their fucking worth, brother.
Yeah. How'd that work out with fucking that bad Terminator thing?
I released that like 6 weeks later. So
Oh boy, well,
Well, glad we sat down and watched it.
yeah, for the 10 people that were still like on the fence about watching it.
It's actually
Probably-
incredible. You guys just don't get it.
Oh,
So actually,
man.
I did want to tell you guys because I am a Walmart Plus subscriber, I just get Paramount.
So you had it
So-
for free and then paid for it again?
Yeah, so I just
Brother,
went ahead and
brother, come on.
Do you know what I
have to be
did?
joking.
I
Wait.
canceled my Paramount finally.
Wait, I have a follow-up question. Did you get Walmart Plus just so that way you can use self-checkout?
No, I use it so that whenever they deliver my stuff, it's cheaper.
Oh, okay.
It's like $10 to like $15, and then if I'm willing to wait like 4 to 5 hours to get my groceries delivered, it's like $0. But if I want it right away, it's like $6 compared to like $14 if I want it expedited. And then if I'm willing to wait like 2 to 3 hours, it's like $3.
How much
Yep.
is the subscription, Walmart?
It's like $11.
Well, I
So
mean,
honestly,
shit, if you're-
cheaper than HBO.
If you're getting that much use out of it, and you get Paramount Plus that you were just gonna have anyway.
Yeah. So, okay, but going back to Lara Croft, yeah, this movie already came out. They already rebooted this specific storyline. By the way, Wally Gogg's in this movie. Shout out to Wally Goggins.
Oh yeah, I know that dude. I like him.
He's great as the ghoul in the Fallout series.
So yeah, Alicia Vikander,
Man.
she was the Tomb Raider.
I can't believe they made another fucking Tomb Raider in 2018. I just have no memory of that shit. It must not have done well.
Is that D16?
Oh yeah, that's D16.
Is that
So
D16?
look, I'll tell you this: the movie compared to the game, it was a mediocre movie. Like, it was a hard 6. Like I watched this in theaters at the time. I don't know why, but I did.
Yeah,
And
2018 one.
yeah, but I'll just say this: it was fine. I was like, oh, they're doing the things from the games, and then I was like, okay, I guess. Well,
I mean,
okay.
that's probably part of the reason why it didn't get any sequels, and they just had to reboot it again.
Wait, let me tell you guys the best part. Best part is at the end of the movie. The fuck yeah, spoilers for the 2018 Tomb Raider movie that most people didn't know existed. Okay, so at the end of that movie, right, the guy from Shaun of the Dead, not Simon Pegg, but the fat one.
Wow.
Forget his name. You guys know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So he's like a gun dealer or something, right? And Lara Croft comes up to him and she's like, I need a new gun. And he was like, how about 2? And then she takes both guns and holds them up in the air, classic Tomb Raider style. And then it cuts. End of
Are
movie.
they named Ebony and Ivory?
No, unfortunately
No.
not.
Sad.
But I was like, wow, what a weird tease. And then we never got a follow up. Here's a quick
You're
question.
damn right.
What would you guys want from a Tomb Raider TV show or movie? Because apparently this is going to be a prime show.
Oh, wait, it's gonna be a show.
Yeah, it says right here.
Oh, okay.
Phoebe Waller-Bridger's Tomb Raider series appears to be on the verge of casting Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. Lara Croft, sorry.
I mean, well, do you guys have any history of Warcraft? Actually,
Yeah,
I
I love
played
Lara
that.
Croft.
I played that remake. It was pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
I love Lara Croft.
like the only real experience I personally have was the 2 movies that Angelina Jolie did. back in the
Hell
day.
yeah.
I think I had that shit on a VHS, maybe.
DVD? Oh, okay.
And I actually really enjoyed them when I was a kid. But like, all I remember is just like cool action sequences and then weird ass like robots and mystical artifacts. So I mean, like, I don't really know what I personally would say that I want beyond just like, yeah, don't have the writing be shit and have things be like bare bones.
Do you think you'd like classic Tomb Raider, robot, dogs, and dinosaurs running around? Or would you like a more grounded Lara Croft,
Can I
like the
have a
reboot series?
Can I have a cyborg with a katana in it that pals around with a robot dog?
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Actually, I want that Lara Croft.
Yes, we will grant you this. We will have show up.
God, I hope I am my own master now, please.
So, I mean,
what about you guys then?
honestly, I think I would prefer if instead of okay, so I think the groundedness of the reboot series work because Uncharted worked, but I think if they made a show about the Tomb Raider stuff, I think I'd want them to go back to the PS1 era and pull from that, just like those original Angelina Jolie movies. Because like I don't want a pseudo Indiana Jones anything ever again. Not because she's a woman. I love women.
I see you hate women.
He's lying to you, people.
Yep.
I love women. I love women. I love women very much. No one loves women more than me. But I think I'd be bored if I just get another pseudo Indiana Jones Uncharted, like Tom Holland Uncharted thing. I don't want that. I get bored of those and they're not as good. Look, Indiana Jones 1, 2, and 3 were lightning in a bottle. We gotta get over it.
But I want Shia LaBeouf to be my wacky sidekick as we fight the Germans and find alien skulls.
So I have a question. Did the Uncharted movie, because I've never watched it, did that follow any of the actual story from the games, or was it just kind of loosely based off the games?
Really based off the games. In fact, I think Tom Holland was way too fucking young to be Nathan Drake, if not anything.
Yeah.
And Mark Wahlberg was Sully, and I hated that so much because he didn't have the fucking mustache.
Get fucking George Clooney. What are we doing?
The writing was on the wall for Jose as soon as Wahlburgers was in it. He's like, nope.
Okay, so I just don't get it. Like, obviously, people want an Uncharted game or an
Yeah.
Uncharted movie, but like, why are we not pulling directly from the game? Like, what is the point of like attaching Uncharted to this movie to not follow it at
That's
all?
a good
Directors think
question,
they know
Sherm.
better.
Yeah, even though
Correct.
material exists that people already enjoy, and those are the same people that would see this movie, we're just not using
Oh,
it.
by the way,
like it's
sorry,
just
I don't mean-
it's just a shitty cash grab. Like there is no point to attaching these names to these movies. You're better off just making an independent of the thing at a
I
certain
was gonna
point.
say,
But then
I
that
don't.
wouldn't be able to pull possibly from the already existing audience.
I guess.
So I was gonna say the Sully thing. They pulled the Tomb Raider. Actually, now that I think about it, they do the Tomb Raider thing from the 2018 Tomb Raider thing. Mark Wahlberg at the very end of the movie comes around with the fucking mustache. You can see that he has it right here.
Oh, it's a prequel. Just wait until Uncharted 2. It's really gonna pop off.
Well, Nathan Drake and Sully met when Drake was like 13, 14. So when he was young.
Yeah.
So the fact that Tom Holland and like Sully were already like a pair and they were, I hated it. I was like, and it was Mark Wahlberg. So I definitely hated it even more. So, but okay. Sophie Turner as Lara Croft. She is such a beautiful woman. I love her so much. She just recently got divorced from Joe Jonas. So it makes my heart squeal.
Okay.
I have nothing to say to this.
I know.
No,
All right, let's.
But Sherm, that could be us. That
No.
could be us.
Yes.
though.
Speaking of fantasy characters, J.K. Rowling might be fairly involved in the new Harry Potter series. Quote, I imagine she'll have opinions on casting, says HBO boss.
Good,
Are you
right.
guys excited for HBO Harry Potter show?
No. The story's over.
Please stop. It's like that fucking stop beating this dead horse. You captured lightning in a bottle. Please stop.
I keep saying this. It's okay to let these series fucking end. Like, we
Yeah.
don't need to keep going back and keep making new shit. Like, the story's been told, whether you think it was good or not, whatever, and then it's done. Make something new.
Yep.
So I have a quote here. It says, it hasn't affected the casting or hiring of writers and production staff, so we haven't felt an impact from that. I assume this is in relation to, hey, should we allow J.K. Rowling anywhere near the Harry Potter franchise?
Yeah, that definitely played a role.
Take it away from her, but honestly, take it away from anyone that wants to make anything with it.
You know what? Take it away from Warner Bros. They're obviously doing much more damage than they are good.
Run it into
So,
the ground.
yeah,
You know, if
definitely.
they're really this hard up, right, to have this shit released in theaters, just fucking re-release the old movies then, man. They're that hard up for it. Don't make new shit that probably will end up either retconning shit or just being bad. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
So
But
true.
how much can a new movie or re-releasing a movie will do in comparison to a new adaptation or a new cycle? You know, like would you guys go to a re-release?
I'm gonna be honest. When Fantastic Beasts came out, I had no interest to go see them. So
Me
if that
neither, but
yeah, if that tells you anything, like I'm assuming we were all big Harry Potter fans, and
Oh,
none
dude,
of,
I loved the movies when I was younger.
Yeah,
Like, I
but-
thought they were pretty good. But did I have interest in the Beast shit? I didn't know.
Actually, I did have interest in the Beast stuff, but then once we got to Secrets of Dumbledore or Crimes of Grindelwald, I was like, where's the Beasts? Where are the Beasts? I'm here for the Beasts. And it was like focusing on fucking Johnny Depp and then Matt Mickelson as fucking Grindelwald and then Jude Law being like, I can't do anything against him. You gotta do it, Eddie Redmayne. And Eddie Redmayne's just like, but I have my animals to take care of.
Wait, do you not like Jude Law?
I love Jude Law. I'm just saying, like, Jude Law would come in and be like, hey, what's up, Eddie Redmayne? I'm in this movie for 5 minutes. All right, see ya. And then we gotta follow Eddie Redmayne. But they're doing a whole other plot that has nothing to do with magical beasts. And then Ezra Miller was in the movie with the worst fucking haircut imaginable. Oh my god. Suck.
Can I just
Yeah,
say the Sherlock movies are highly underrated?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Wait,
Fuck
which one?
you, Salem.
Are you
The-
saying the
Robert Downey
ones?
Jr. one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Those
Highly
are really
underrated.
good. Those
Yeah.
are really good.
Everyone hates
There's a
that
third one,
scene.
right?
I don't know about the third one. I know there was the second one with Moriarty, and that one wasn't as good as the first one, but still like up a quality of of a decent quality.
Like I do like the what do you call it? So I do like those Sherlock movies. Look at this fucking haircut. What is this? This is horrible. What a fucking dipshit. Anyways, yeah, Harry Potter, is it in the zeitgeist anymore? No. Millennials and the Hufflepuffs, I think this is for them. Anybody, like, you know how people like to say like, oh, look at all these old people getting caught up with nostalgia, and then they're the same way for Harry Potter. Just like how Star Wars is for some people, this is the same for them with Harry Potter, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So
they ruined stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, they'll definitely pull on the nostalgia factor 100%. It's just I just with the track record of these types of things, I'm just sure it's either going to be hit or garbage. Like I don't think it's fantastic. Or
I think the problem for me is that she's still involved. Like right here, she's been fairly involved. Lois responded. Pretty sure Casey Lois. How do you say this? I don't know. I think they asked him a question. He was like, she was very involved in the process of selecting the writer and director, and I imagine she'll have opinions on casting. It hasn't affected casting, hiring, blah blah blah. I already read that quote, but yeah, she's apparently still fairly involved, and I think this is a misstep to keep her around. Honestly.
You wait until this comes out and people read about like had a hand in it and they see her name in there.
Oh, yeah.
People are gonna be fucking pissed. People are getting pissed at people playing the damn Harry Potter game.
That's true. I mean, the internet is harsh, but yeah, we just need to get rid. We just throw J.K. Rowling away. Just throw her away into the trash. We don't need it. All right. I mean, you guys got anything else to say about J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, or Fantastic Beasts before we move on?
Nope.
All right. Okay. So sure, Salem. I keep watching these trailers. So this is a trailer now. Would you guys be interested in going to see this in theaters?
Well,
Called
let's see
Marvel's Thunderbolts. New trailer.
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, Thunderbolts asterisk.
Okay.
I mean,
All
are you gonna play the thing?
Yeah, sorry. Give me some real time commentary.
Can we watch this like last week?
Well,
This
let's
is a new trailer.
what's his name? The Crimson something or another.
The Red Guardian.
Yes, the Red Guard.
David Harbour himself playing another red character after Hellboy.
He was in the Black Widow movie.
Yes, she was. Discount Captain America. Oh, look, Marvel humor. You guys loving it?
Yeah, that's a word for it.
Marvel was a mistake. Wow, she shot that Humvee with her pistol and blew it up. That's crazy.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my
It was
god! Is
Bucky.
that the Winter Soldier?
No, I immediately veto this. Fuck Bucky.
Really? You don't like Bucky?
No one likes Bucky, huh?
What are you talking about? Everybody loves Bucky.
All right, we run in very different circles.
I was gonna
Salem,
say.
Salem, what's the opinion on Bucky?
I mean, on a surface level, I thought he was cool in Winter Soldier. I don't care about it really.
Just because he has the robotic arm on, man.
Yeah. Well, he was really like that fight scene between him and Captain America was pretty good. I thought
That was pretty good hand-to-hand comment. I'm not gonna lie.
like seeing the knife go into that car and then slice all the way down when their power's struggling. Like,
I have definitely seen this before because I remember rolling my eyes at Julia Louis-Dreyfus again.
Yeah, no. So this is like old trailer with new footage. So some of the new footage, like this one, that is new footage.
okay, Jose, I gotta ask you something. What's like the most recent Marvel movie that you think is like genuinely good, or like series that isn't animated?
Wolverine and Deadpool.
Okay, so we got that. All right. I'm just curious because, like, generally, whenever Marvel has made these, I'll like,
Did you like Ghost or Taskmaster?
I think Taskmaster is pretty cool as a character, but I did
Too
not
bad
like
it's
the
not.
design.
Too bad it's not comic accurate Taskmaster.
Yeah, unfortunately, man, because I watched a summary of the Black Widow movie and I was like, oh, that's Taskmaster. It looks kind of lame.
Yeah, it's not comic accurate Taskmaster. That sucks.
Oh, but just to finish my thought, basically, it's just like it seems like more often than not, people are disappointed by a lot of the series Marvel's producing. So I just didn't know like what was genuinely the latest good movie.
So people are getting sick of Marvel's TV shows, which they keep trying to push on us. See, like Agatha All Along, like I'm not even watching that, and everybody who is like, "Oh my God, the MCU development will never be the same." I'm like, I don't know. I don't think anybody cares if the Marvel developments never.
Cool name.
The Thunderbolts. It's not a
Don't like it?
No.
All right. Well, I'll go watch it myself, just like Aquaman 2.
Yeah, report back.
Will do.
Well, hey, Jose, one of these days you're going to get Sherm and I at the same time when you bring up like a Marvel movie and we'll be like, oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm so down for that shit.
Look, dial me in for the next Doctor Strange. Other than that, I'm gonna take a hard pass on most of this.
Okay, so that was our live reaction of the Marvel's Thunderbolts. Oh well. All right. So
Oh shoot.
I got another one for you guys. This is that secret level thing. It's a lot more expand. This is a more expanded trailer. It's got John Halo in it. Space Marine, some D&D characters apparently.
Can I get some context on this? I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know a thing about this. I saw a Space Marine.
So this is an anthology of self-contained stories from video games.
Okay.
Yo, look at those fucking Space Marines. Those
That's
look
Sifu
so
from the
fucking
game
sick.
Sifu.
Yo, wait, that animation looked pretty clean.
Yeah, this is all animated too, by the way.
Oh, that
no
was
live action.
That was animated. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah. See, I don't know what that one is from because it says inspired by your favorite games.
Let me pull this up. I'll see what it's.
Well, hopefully they give us a list list. That would be nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
Mega
I'm
Man.
gonna that's what I'm gonna look up right now. A list of the video games that are in it.
I recognize. Oh,
More-
thank God, more Space Marines.
All
Oh,
right,
they did.
so
Okay. Oh, fuck.
so
Okay, it's
we
coming back.
have Armored Core, Concord, God of
Yeah,
War,
Concord.
Crossfire.
Wait a fucking minute. Concord.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that game that failed
Yeah,
spectacularly,
yeah.
and they
I know
pulled
enough.
after
Yeah,
less than
with
a
their
week.
fucking
Yeah.
shitty ass character design. Yeah.
All right, so Concord, God of War, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man, New World, Alt 8 Turnum, Pac-Man, it just says PlayStation here, Sifu,
Yeah.
Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2.
Ooh, yeah, I'm here for Warhammer at least.
Yeah, that Warhammer looked fucking sick.
Here's some of the people that will be in it. Immediately,
Arnold
get rid of this
Schwarzenegger.
one.
Yo,
Immediately get rid of Kevin Hart.
Keanu Reeves, let's fuck go.
Laura Bailey. Do you guys recognize her?
And she's like every female main character in a video game.
Yeah.
I love her in Blood Rain.
That's a pick.
Well, I just know that's the D thing.
Show me more Space Marines.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Keep pumping it into my veins, man. That's all I need.
Yeah, for the Emperor.
My favorite part is how a lot of these aren't just
Ooh.
the same animators. It's a lot of different animation styles and direction.
Oh, dude, I love shit like that. Like, I know I brought it up some time ago, but like, Halo Legends was just a collection of short stories, all in different animated styles, and I love that shit.
Yeah, it's like when they did that Star Wars Vision thing too, but
Yeah.
different studios. But, let's not talk about that.
Well, the stories that be good.
Also good, yeah.
They were fine. There weren't anything to write home about though.
But I mean, Secret Level. You guys interested in watching a couple of those or all of them, depending on how they drop?
I know exactly how me and Salem will consume this. We'll wait for it to come out and then watch all the Warhammer clips on YouTube.
More likely than not, yes. I'm here for Warhammer 100%.
You guys
The
aren't
other
here for
ones.
Concord?
Are you here for Concord?
Are you here for the
that's what I
Sony
thought.
PlayStation?
Oh, that's my favorite game.
Actually, I am excited for the God of War one, the Sifu one, and the Mega Man one. The Dungeons and Dragon one looked amazing, and so did that Space Marine one, Warhammer 40k. So I'm just excited for the whole thing in general.
Yep.
When's it coming out?
Said there looks like it's coming out at the December 10th.
December 10th. Well, yeah. I will give it a go. I mean, God of War. Yeah, I'll watch that too. D&D. I'd be interested.
Well, I mean,
It's time. Peak
you guys got
fiction
anything
has
else to say?
arrived.
I was gonna say, you guys got anything else to say about Secret Level, or you want to move on to Sakamoto?
No, it's something I'd be interested in.
Peak fiction time.
All right, so here we go.
Look at that cool motherfucker. Look at how cool he is.
So sick. Oh, I did watch this earlier. There is a clip in here of what I was talking about when he's like, oh, I gotta get for real, and then he turns into a Draken again.
Yeah, what I said in the earlier part about Tomb Raider, that's exactly what I'm talking about with this. Like, just show me what they do in their slice of life. Show me the days of a fucking retired assassin. I don't care if he's running a fucking convenience store. That sounds sick as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, it did look pretty good animated too. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks good. Who's doing this?
I'll look in a second.
I'll look it up while you're
I was
watching
gonna
it.
say, unless you got a free screen.
I always do.
Did you like that? How he
Dude,
fixed
his
his
fucking like
chin?
shin fat rolled up to bullet. I'm on.
It's TMS Entertainment, which did Detective Conan, Lupin the Third, and Pan Man.
Oh, so some classic animes.
Yeah.
They're like, do you guys think we should get with the times? What do we?
I mean-
what is out there?
I mean, people really like Lupin the Third.
It's true for like the last 50 years.
Fuck it, man. That many people
Hey.
can't be wrong.
That's true. What'd you guys think of that? Sakamoto Days.
It looks like it'd be worth it.
Yep, add that to the list.
Honestly, so this is coming out, as you can see right here, the 11th of January, 2025. So, I mean, God, I am so excited for this. Like, you guys don't know how, like, when I first started reading it, every now and then I'll go on Jump and I'll be like, okay, what's currently running? What doesn't have an anime adaptation? And why does it have more than, 30 chapters? Because sometimes Shueisha or Jump tends to cancel stuff within 17 chapters, right? So I always look to see what has more than 30 chapters. At the time, this one had like maybe 60, 70 chapters, and I blew through that in a day. It was so good.
Oh,
So
you know
yeah,
what?
it was,
You know what Jump
What's
needs to fucking animate or give a fucking adaptation. Fucking destroy all humans, destroy all humankind. Whatever.
oh, the magic one.
Yeah,
the magic one.
Either that or have the fucking author start publishing again. Like, I want to read that shit.
Oh my god, do you know the nightmare they'd have to go through to just be like, hey, we know you guys gave us the license to do magic manga, but like, can we do a magic anime? Do you think Wizards of the Coast or who owns Wizards of the Coast? Hasbro?
Yeah. The guys that own Transformers.
Yeah. Dude, they're willing to give Transformers another $100 million to do a bad Transformers 1 prequel, but then it's like, just give the anime guys some money and they'll make an anime manga, like a magic game about two teens. They're just like, no, it won't rake the money.
I mean, it's such a wholesome fucking manga to read.
I mean, frankly, I'd be happy if they made like any like animated magic series. It's such an interesting bunch of interesting but
I mean,
I'm just saying, go ahead. You go ahead. I'll say that. You're done.
Can you go up to your search bar real or open a new tab. All right, type in Lanowar, Lanowar, Els, and then anime. It's kind of wraps my point. Just one of the images. Yeah, that one. Okay, so they recently started doing more like anime art in like some of their more recent sets. So I'm hoping whoever at Hasbro is actually like got their finger on some kind of pulse and might actually pull the trigger on something like getting an adaptation for Destroy All Humans.
How many OG players hate that they're including anime art now?
Oh, they're big mad, but I don't care because okay, so those promos are only available in like the special collectors boosters. The cheapest one is like $57, and the most expensive one is like $250.
God, Jesus! But it looks good. Look at that. God,
Yeah,
that's
look at
They
that.
look fantastic.
And not only that, if you get the foil one, it's like even shinier.
I wish I knew the names of the cards. They made 3 mono black legendary creature, or they're not mono black, but 3 black legendary creatures that all have like anime girl-ish art on them. I could probably find them, but it's not really worth it. I'm just happy they're like delving more into that art style. Maybe we'll see an adaptation for Destroy All Humankind.
How do we get
Sakamotodays. You were talking about what Jump doesn't have animated yet, and I said Destroy All Humankind.
That's right. Yeah, so whenever I tend to read like a series, that's how I pick it, to see if it's got more than 30 chapters or at least 30, and why Jump hasn't like axed it. Because they're pretty notorious about like, oh, it's a good story. Nah, but readers aren't resonating towards it. Axe it.
Dude, I don't blame you, because back when I was reading manga like there were like a good handful of series that I genuinely was interested in, and then you find out, oh well, there's only like 6 chapters or something, and it's just not continuous.
Yep. So I've got another funny trailer for you guys. You guys
we got no Joe-sama. Okay.
I love Isekai.
So old
Lover
corporate
already.
man dies, gets reincarnated as the villainous.
Mm-hmm.
How's that for a plot?
It is
love
doing Osojama things.
I love her.
She is like, I am an old man and a teenage girl. But
I
also
love that shot.
also premiering in 2025 for this next spring. So this one is interesting to me. I think I will check this out as it comes out, but if it like loses my interest, I probably will. I'll let you guys know. But
Wait, what's its name? What's its name?
Let's see. From bureaucrat to villainous, dad been reincarnated.
Okay.
So,
This would be something I'd watch, I think.
all right. Well, if we got nothing else to say about Sakamotodays or the bureaucrat.
Oh, I'm gonna check that shit out, dog. Don't you worry.
Did you
Oh,
put
me
the
too.
sneakers on again?
No, so actually, okay. If I got to talk about it, I'm gonna move it because when I listen back to it,
Brother, are you buying these
Don't worry
shoes?
about it.
Are you buying them?
So the last ones were like AAs or whatever. These are Pumas. Asics. These are Pumas. These I will buy.
They look slightly better.
They do look a lot better. So
I don't mean this to sound mean, but like the previous shoes were already low bar. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. So I mean, God,
What's the price?
113,
Yep,
107.
absolutely fucking not.
That's about.
You guys aren't. I was gonna say you guys aren't big shoe guys, are you?
I'm not a big shoe guy at all, but like,
I'm gonna tell you, this is relatively cheap compared to some other stuff out there.
sadly, I believe you, but it's just like those shoes don't look good enough to me to justify that.
Yep.
I completely understand. But like I said, definitely on the cheaper side, especially for $113, $107. I'm sure these will go on sale at some point if they don't sell out. I know people like Bleach, but I don't see it selling out. So I'm sure there will be discounts and stuff. That's probably when I'll get it. But yeah, new shoes from Bleach. They're really coming in hand. They're really coming through with a lot of Bleach stuff, huh? It's gotta say.
I mean, if they have like clothing, I'd probably be.
I wish they had like I don't know,
Bring out a sick jacket or something.
like a bomber jacket with
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
Ichigo
sure.
skull.
Yeah.
Like a big duster, huge duster, down to your ankles. But hello.
I'd like one.
Yeah, I was just letting that sit for a bit. No, I'm good.
You don't want one, sure? Huh, Salem?
No,
Why not?
those days are behind me.
All I'm saying is if I had a good quality Minato coat, that shit is fucking awesome. I would wear that. Not out in public. I'd wear it around my apartment.
Oh, are you talking about his like white fur coat?
Yeah, that thing
It
is
is pretty
fucking
cool.
awesome.
Sadly, there's a lot of those out there, and they just like they look like they're from fucking Temu because they like one ply. Like, it does not look full or anything.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the flames might look kind of cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what Salem would wear or would love to wear.
All right,
Fucking
hit me with it.
and get him the Seto Kaiba coat.
Okay, so I mean, but like, dude, anything Yu-Gi-Oh related to my weekness, so yeah, you bet I'd buy that.
Get yourself one of
yeah.
these.
Problem
Yeah,
is,
sure.
The problem is it doesn't hold the angles, right? Like all those down.
Yeah, it needs to like supernaturally be raised and flow in the right ways.
Oh no, not the purple one. Purple
Oh,
one
yeah,
is,
from Duelist Kingdom.
yeah, the purple one is not good.
It was the
Oh, really?
prototype.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but after you see him wear this coat in Battle City, you just can't go back.
The Yusei Udo coat would be pretty good. Jacket, whatever you want to call it.
Hell, Jack Atlas's coat's pretty good too.
Yeah, I feel like that one's just like kind of a carbon copy of.
How did we
Kaiba's.
get to Cobra Commander?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you were saying that that you don't like it has to not the purple one. And I was just thinking of if I had to cosplay as Cobra Commander, I wouldn't want to cosplay as a pseudo semi looking KKK mask. I would want the hard helmet.
Yeah, pretty much any other version.
I also would not like to be associated with the clan.
Like, I think him with the hood look is like all right, but unfortunately, it does have like those connections.
Like, oh, what are you, a clan member?
Like, no, I'm Cobra Commander from GI Joe.
You guys ever seen the Cobra Commander Pixadog picture?
I might have some time in the past. Oh,
He's wearing
yeah,
the
pure
dude.
villain.
He's wearing the mask.
But
He's
look
wearing
how
the
happy
mask.
that dog is, though.
Yeah, it's having a great time.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to go off the rails there, but
I
yeah.
think we all went off the rails there. It's fine.
Seto Kaiba, it's got to be supernaturally raised, or Salem won't budge.
Correct.
All right. Okay. Let's move on from that. Another McDonald collab, but this time exclusive in Hong Kong. Brother, come on, just give me one of these. It's a Dragon Ball Daima one.
Did you even go out and buy all the fucking Reese's Puffs? I don't want to hear it from you.
What do you mean?
Did you buy all the
Oh.
Reese's Puffs?
No, I wasn't gonna buy the Reese's Puffs. I don't like Reese's Puffs.
Oh,
But Jose, you could get Piccolo on the box, or
you could get
Goku.
Shenron, fan favorite character Shenron.
You only get a little bit more. Remember that? Remember when that happened?
What?
When Shenron told Piccolo, you only get a little bit more.
Yeah, let's not talk about that awful movie again.
It just
was
makes
so
me
great.
happy that I still haven't watched it.
Yeah, don't.
If a new Dragon Ball movie comes out, Salem, for this show and for maximizing synergy, YouTube media, try to grow our audience, I will make you watch it.
You know what, man? You know what? I'll do it. Okay. I
Scott,
still have some.
It's gotta
love
be
in my
better.
heart.
It's gotta be better than fucking superheroes. Like that bar is on the fucking floor, man.
True.
Well,
So
hell,
I'll
the,
Venmo you.
like
I'll
Broly
Venmo
movie.
you both $20 for your time.
Yeah, and then you're gonna pay for my ticket, right? Because the ticket's probably gonna be $20.
Yeah. So 80. There's $80 out the window.
I have some love left in me, Dragon Ball as a whole. I don't think it'll ever go away. But man, I did not like Super, and I just had no interest in Daima. But I don't know. Maybe I'll have something.
It's weird though. Like I think the Dragon Ball collab could have worked in America, but the thing is that it says right here, they're offering what is it? White grape yogurt flavored soda, sweet potato balls, and chicken katsu burger, and more. And here's some of the pictures in case you want to look at them. So
Yo, that chicken katsu burger's probably fire though.
it does look pretty good, and I'll tell you right now, I don't eat chicken sandwiches that much. So
Yeah, this all looks pretty good. It's just what an interesting, like, specific flavor to the drink. You know what I mean?
$39? What the? No way that's the price, right?
Hey, look, it's a reduced price. You see that /45 down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bargain, son.
You're paying for the experience. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
Japanese McDonald's probably a pretty good experience actually.
No, well, I mean, this is in Hong Kong. This is a Hong Kong exclusive, so
Yeah, Japanese.
I'm just gonna
or Chinese, I guess.
yeah.
see. I would say I would choose not to believe this is real, but then you look to the right, with the balls with the drink and stuff, and there's $9 right there. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to think.
Damn.
I don't know. You probably get like a fucking toy with it or
Do
something.
you think their workers get paid like $30 an hour, or do you think they get paid
I
less?
think they definitely get paid more than our McDonald's workers do.
They're getting paid 15, right?
I mean, depends on where you go.
True. So yeah, we're missing out on the McDonald collab. Hey, at least we got the Hello Kitty Yu-Gi-Oh plush collabs a little while ago.
What a fucking awful collab.
I-
Still mad about that.
It was a bizarre collab, though. I kind of wish I had the there was a Blue Eyes White Dragon one, if I'm not mistaken.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
I would
so-
kind of like that one. I'm not lie to you.
Add it to the collection.
I just chuck a box.
Yep.
You know what sucks though?
Oh, fucking
is-
$75. You get the whole thing.
Oh, what a steal!
Yeah.
So the ones I got
Um,
was this one and this one.
Oh, they had a fucking. Is that supposed to be Slifer?
Yeah.
Yep, right here.
Wow, that ain't looking so good. I do like the Blue Eyes one though.
Oh no, sorry, this
yeah,
one.
that one right there. Yeah, but I think that's Cinema Roll though.
Yep, there was a news story about Cinema Roll. The original artist has left the Hello Kitty company and is going freelance. Very weird, but yeah. So I mean, this was pretty cute. I know you guys hate them, but I do
yeah,
like these.
I mean, I don't hate them. I think they're okay. It's just it didn't motivate me to get McDonald's.
I'll tell you this: when I went to McDonald's, I didn't ask for McDonald's. I said, "Can I buy your blushes?"
Are you serious?
Yeah, when
Right.
brother?
I mean, honestly, the workers probably just prefer it that way. It's like
the lady was
you-
the lady,
you-
yeah.
you walk up and you're like, "Yeah, can I get 10 kids fucking Happy Meals?" And they're like, "You just want blushes?" Like, yeah,
No,
here you go.
Yeah, literally, I said like, "Hey, can I just get your?" I was like, "Can I just get your plushes?" They're like, "Well, we only have two because you got to go to different participating restaurants to get the other ones." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I'll just take whatever two you have right here. I'm not doing all that."
Now, you got the Dark Magician, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I got Hello Kitty and the
Oh my God.
Karibo. Is that a Karibo?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
Karibo.
Well, it's supposed to be a Karibo.
It's something, that's for sure.
It's definitely a monstrosity.
You know, this is on the
So-
level of like fucking Funko Pops for me. Or just look at it and I'm like, this is a weird perversion of the thing I like. Please stop.
Well, yeah, like Jesus Christ, I still can't get over that. This $39
I-
at a
I-
reduced price.
I bet
just-
you there's a fucking toy at least.
I'm
There's
just gonna
gotta be
assume
something.
there's something because obviously we can't read what this says, right? I have to assume there's something saying because there's no fucking way it's 30. There's no
This is insane, dude. Okay, well, McShaker fries. I've always wanted to try those.
Oh,
You
are
put,
those
like,
the ones
the
you put the
seasoning?
seasoning? Yeah, yeah. You know,
Yeah.
You guys
I
know
mean,
you can
cool.
just do that with your fries, right?
Yeah, but I
But
want
it-
the authentic Asian McDonald's experience.
I know what you're talking about, man. Because yeah, just because what they have like the bags, right? That you put fries in with the seasoning, you shake them up, got
They
'em.
make you do the work for them. That's fucking
Yeah.
wild. You guys are like,
I
yeah,
don't
like
know, man.
I want these shaker fries. I want to be able to do it myself.
Hey, man, it's about the experience.
Sure, go pay $39 for a burger. Tell me about the experience. I'll
At
be
a
all
reduced
right.
price of $39.
Yeah, we're saving $6. Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually losing $6 if I don't buy this right now.
Wait, what were those balls again, though? Real quick, were those sweet potato?
Yeah, so sweet potato balls.
Oh man, I would destroy those. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder what. So this is a sweet potato, right? And I have to imagine like cheese on the outside.
Yeah, I give it a try.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, I got the local restaurant chain in the Midwest.
Talking about Culver's.
Yep. I was passing through one day and they had like a curder burger, so just a big cheese curd patty, and I thought that's what it would be. But when I got the burger, they put the meat patty and the curder patty. I was like, this feels like too much. I ate all of it and I felt like a fat bitch. So
I mean,
it was really good.
Culver's is famous for putting butter on their burgers. Like, yeah, you kind of go there and expect that.
I'll
Just
tell
the
you, it was
idea of
really
like a
good.
bunch of cheese curds and like mashing them into a patty. That kind of makes me have a disgusted face, but at the same time, maybe they were onto something.
Okay, it's really good.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, of course
Okay,
it will.
moving on from McDonald and Dragon Ball. Are you guys Voltron fans?
Okay, so I tried watching this when it was coming out with a buddy of mine. It just wasn't that interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried, man. I think I watched 1.5 seasons, something like that. I just ended up forgetting about it.
I've heard that this one is relatively better than the older one, but I don't know how true that is. So, okay, but for anybody wondering why I put this in here, it looks like Voltron Legendary Defender animated series is going to leave Netflix on December 6th. Just so you guys know, if they remove this from Netflix, there will be no other legal way to watch this. So
Well,
they're
I mean,
really they're kind of asking for it.
they're kind of asking. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, hey, if there's no legal way of obtaining something, what else am I supposed to?
What else are
Yeah.
you supposed to do?
Now, I don't know if you
They're
guys
asking
remember.
for it. Think
All
about
right, let's not go there. Get ourselves in some trouble.
So, okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this. Back in like the mid 2016, 17 era of Netflix, Disney and Netflix partnered together to bring us the Defenders. They brought us that cool Daredevil show, the Luke Cage show, Jessica Jones show, the Defenders, and nothing else. We don't talk about Iron Fist. But then when Disney made Disney Plus, Netflix had to suspend all those shows on there, and then those shows got moved to Disney Plus. That's why you now have to enter a password if you're on like an adult. Like if you want to watch the Defenders, you have to make a password for whatever reason because you got to say that you're of age to watch more risque shows because Disney Plus is turning into Hulu. I'm wondering because DreamWorks is owned, I think, by NBC. I wonder if they're just going to port this show over there because, like I said, if there's no legal way to watch this show anywhere else, both these companies are going to fuck around and find out. Kind of like our country, right? So yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel when they do this thing? They do this kind of thing. They just take away something that is like beloved.
I feel nothing anymore. I'll find it.
I mean, hey, as long as it's available to the general public in other forms, I don't really care because if they're not going to keep it on their platform and we can still watch it somehow, then it is what it is, right?
I mean, I feel that. So here's this show, right? Infinity Train.
Oh, I remember you talking about this.
So this was a very well written show, a very like cutesy animated show, and the first two seasons were very good. And then a third and fourth season came out, and then all of a sudden, axed and taken off of Hulu, and there's no other legal way to watch them now. So people just torrent them now. And then Warner Brothers and like whoever else, Hulu, they're all like, this is why we hate pirates. This is why we raise our prices. Like, you're not making it any better for us though.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? If I'm not coming to your platform because you took something away, raising your prices won't make me come back.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we just have to punish everyone that has loyally decided to stay.
Beatings will continue until morale improves.
Yeah.
What's that from, by the way?
Fuck, I couldn't tell you, man.
I'm looking at a beating. All right, where are we at? Origin of meme? That's not what I want.
Oh well, that's
Irish
not
potato famines in the 1840s.
that's not remotely where I thought we were gonna go with this, but okay.
Let's fucking go.
Mutiny on the Bounty. Okay.
Well, beatings will continue until morale improves.
Well, Netflix, DreamWorks, suck my dick. I actually have been interested in watching Voltron, but now. I have zero patience to like meet this deadline of December 6th and watch 8 seasons worth of tea.
Wait, this fucking thing had 8 seasons?
Yeah, 8 seasons.
Jesus Christ, man. I think when I was watching, it only had like 3 or 4. I didn't realize it went on that.
Oh yeah, yeah. The final season streamed in December 2018. By the way, these were like 13 episode seasons, I think. And from when it premiered back in 2016, it got like 8. So
The only thing I have to say about Voltron is I find it weird that I have no knowledge of the show, like in any capacity, but also like know like the word Voltron, like mostly from Magic the Gathering. But like it's just weird that that exists in my mind, having never seen any of the show before.
No, I know what you mean, man. When I actually got officially into Magic, and then I heard the term Voltron deck, I was like, what? Why? Why is it called that? And my friends didn't really have an answer for me.
You just stick a bunch of shit together, one big thing. That's all I know about Voltron.
Yep.
Take a bunch of things together.
I mean, don't they like combine, or isn't it like a mech show or something?
Okay, so yeah,
I think,
it's much like how Power Rangers would be, for an example, where you have the individual swords and then they form Megas. It's like,
I'm gonna be honest. At some point in my life, I probably thought, like that's what the Megazord was called, was Voltron, because I don't fucking know.
That's actually funny.
I didn't fucking know any better. Whatever.
Okay, so I mean, if we got nothing else to say about that, I mean, sad that it's leaving, but fuck around, find out, Netflix. Follow up news story. This one won't take long.
Yeah, he's not coming back. He's out.
Yep. David Walls, the guy who got all his shit opened by Crunchyroll, leaves the company. That's really all this article says, and it just regurgitates a lot of what happened the last time. But yeah, he's with Crunchyroll.
I wonder what they're gonna do, because they're currently animating the fucking Fairy Tail
100-year quest. Yeah.
So I wonder what they're gonna do as a replacement.
They'll probably try and get some guy as close to him as possible, but then
Chris
people are gonna be like,
you fucking busy dog? Yeah, what do you got for me? One more? I can do one more.
Hey, imagine it was Chris Sabat who was opening his mail.
Probably was. It's like, I deserve this. Me. Not actually.
You know who I am? I'm Chris Sabat.
Chris Sabat seems like a super fucking humble dude, so I doubt it was him. It'd be funny.
It sucks that he has to work for a shitty company like Crunchyroll now, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah, actor David Wall leaves the company as Gajeel and a bunch of other characters.
I mean, the
whole
whole situation's fucking insane, right? Like when you take a step back and you think about it, it's just like, how the fuck did this happen? You know what I mean?
We gotta open these. What if there's perishable items here?
Like, it's just insane that like apparently he had no knowledge for how long?
2 years.
Yeah, 2 fucking years. How does that happen? Like, no one informs the guy for 2 years.
5
But
years.
here's the thing: it says if you sent me anything in care of Funimation or Crunchyroll in the last 5 years, I apologize. That means that this was happening while it was, because I'm pretty sure the deal for Crunchyroll and Funimation was finalized only like 2 years ago, but the merger started happening like 4 to 5 years ago. So this had to have been while he was in Funimation. I feel like this is a Funimation blunder.
Well, it's just insane. It's like literally no one was either decent enough or worried about blowback to just tell a guy. I don't know.
Oh god, that sucks. That really sucks.
It's just super scummy shit. And that's assuming, of course, it happened as we've been told, right? Because it just for that long of a period, that just doesn't seem right, you know?
Hey, remember Crunchyroll's reply to this? Anime fans have a special connection with voice talent. Like, get the fuck out of here with this goddamn garbage corporate speak.
We're gonna blow some smoke up your ass and try to.
They're sent directly to talent and their management. Oh my god.
Fans matter, guys. You matter.
Yeah, bring comments back, Crunchyroll. Fuck you.
Yeah, fucking cowards.
I liked reading buy your first hour watch ticket here and then downvoting that, man.
I love how they say we respect the privacy of all our voice actors and do not intentionally open mail or packages not intended for Crunchyroll. That sounds like somebody who opens mail would say.
Yeah, you hear that? We don't intentionally do anything. Cool.
It's all on purpose.
Yeah,
there's
the
$100 bill sticking out of this package. I had to open it.
Oh no, it's all on the ground. Well, I guess I'll take it.
It fell right into my wallet. That's weird.
It fell into my wallet, yeah.
Well, you know what? Good going for David Walds. I hope he moves on to bigger and better things. He honestly deserves it. He doesn't deserve to be with a company who opens up his mail. Fuck that. For real. Fuck that, dude.
I swear to God, Oda better be fucking okay.
All right, so Sherm, take us up on this one. Finish it out.
Oda, or I think it was, who does it? Shueisha?
Yeah, Shueisha.
Yeah, they came out and then, they said that Oda was gonna take like, I heard it was a week break. Did they extend it 2 weeks? Yeah, so basically came out like most manga authors do when they need a break, and he said, hey, I need a break. I'm not doing well physically, so he's gonna take a break for a couple weeks, which is good. I like this. Better not die before he finishes that story. I'm gonna be angry. I don't even want to say that because like I always like got mad at people that were mad when Miura passed away, but like, man, I really need him to finish One Piece.
Well, hey, look, if we're being honest as people, right, in the back of our minds, if any one of our favorite mangakas was writing a story we were following, we all at least have thought once, like, hey, I really want to actually finish this fucking story, though. It's not bad to think that. It's just that when you take that thought and then you fucking write about about it, and you're like, this pisses me off.
Well, I'm not saying it like he like I deserve the ending that he hasn't given me yet. It's more like I need to see what your vision was for this. Like I love it so much that I would be distraught knowing that you passed away and I would never know like what your vision was. Like it's a great thing that Miura's editor came out and was like, yeah, I'm gonna take what he left me and continue Berserk. Like that's good. It's good for those Berserk fans out there. But like something happened to Oda. I just hope there's someone that could at least give us what his vision was. I need to know the end.
I do too. Like it's just so hard to kind of like to think that he wouldn't finish and it gets left unresolved. Like God, I would honestly be very upset. Not at him per se, but like just on resolution, no resolution or whatever.
Yeah, it's not like we're angry that he like went and died instead of finishing it. It's like we'll never know what like all these questions we've had for however many years we've been watching or reading One Piece.
True. God, you're right. So yeah, if you are reading One Piece right now, it's gonna come back on, it says right here, December 2nd. So look out for that. All right, well that takes care of all the news for this week. This is all really what I had. I had a really busy week at work myself, so I didn't really get to look at the news that well. The stuff I usually get on my phone for like news notifications for the week was the Bleach shoes and the McDonald's collab. So that's really all I like. When I would open my phone, those were the two I pasted in here. But you guys want to give a real quick review for Look Back? I mean, we got 20 minutes.
Yeah, we also can talk about that other thing we watched.
I mean, what else you guys got to say about Arcane though that you haven't already said?
So fucking good.
Yeah, see, I was saying this for the benefit of the listeners. I was saying this when we were watching it too. It's like it's really hard to talk about Arcane because it's like, oh, this is just good. Like I'm enjoying myself. I don't really know what to say.
We need like a 2-hour review for Arcane if we really wanted to get into the weeds of it.
You would be doing yourself a disservice as an anime fan if you did not check out Arcane, at least watch like one episode just to see if it's anything you're remotely interested in.
Not just like anime in general, but like animation. This is on, like we said this last week, this is on the level of Spider-Verse, just in quality alone. Like it is amazing what they've been able to pump out. Too bad it costs too much money, and we're probably not going to get anything like this ever again, unfortunately.
Fingers crossed.
It won't like really sour the experience for me as like we're gonna round it out next week, last 3 episodes, but like it's really disappointing, like I would love to have more of this, but yeah, if it's like a money hit, right, it's just like, well, at least we got what we got and it was good.
We'll just make another couple skins and we'll get enough money to fucking make another Arcane. Give us like 5 years.
For me, the problem is that if we were to get another adaptation, then I feel like probably be the quality and the show would probably look something like the Tekken anime, which already one doesn't look that great. What I was trying to get at was we could get some really subpar animation. So let me just Google some screenshots, I guess. So like the Tekken anime, like, is this to your guys' liking? Do you like that? Any of that?
Okay.
I don't.
On the surface, I don't hate it, right? But I need to see it in motion.
It's not any better.
Like Record of Ragnarok. Like, yeah, I think they did a good job translating how the characters look on the screen. The problem is when they, that's the problem.
Are you sure they moved?
Yeah, we'll never know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Microsoft PowerPoint working overtime on that show.
So, question: if like let's say Riot was like, okay, we'll keep doing an anime, but we'll have to lower the quality and it'll look like this, like Dota 2 anime levels. You guys okay with that?
Yes.
I mean, I said this before too. Like, I would be okay with them essentially sacrificing the amazing animation they have now, tell more series from as long as it isn't to the point where we're getting into like Berserk,
Ninja Kamui levels.
Yeah, like Ninja Kamui, Berserk, on Record of Ragnarok, right? Like as long as it looks good enough and the storytelling is still great. Yeah, I don't care if they change the stuff.
Yeah, like honestly, that's one of the major reasons why I love Arcane so much. But I lost my fucking train of thought. It's one of the reasons why I like Arcane so much. But honestly, like just having those characters fleshed out with an actual story behind them is like enough for me. Even if it was, like, if you took a 7 out of 10 anime studio from any fucking season that's pumping out like a fucking isekai, even if it was that, but it had like the Arcane level of storytelling in it, I'd be fucking so happy because like I'd get backstory to these characters. Like you'd get more substance to the universe than just, I don't know, they're in a fucking video game. They kind of fight against each other sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, and honestly, the other thing to me too would be like, I think it would be a good chance for them to switch, studios too, because if they're going to tell stories from a different area like Noxus or whatever, changing the styles would, fit that.
Here, like, this still looks great.
Yeah,
is the girl with the guns that you got your chair after?
Yes, sir. That's Misfortune.
I like that character design a lot.
that's a good character design. I go on for hours about how good Miss Fortune skins are, but I won't.
Okay.
There's one where they dressed her up as a hot nun. Pretty good. Anyway, like they've shown that they have the ability to like make these short form things without like the quality of Arcane, but still like have them flesh out the story. Like that's all I really ask for. It doesn't have to be the level of an Arcane. I'm glad we got Arcane, but it doesn't have to like that.
I completely agree. But I was just gonna say, I mean, I really hope we do get something more. I know that even if the animation level dips a little bit, it's okay. Like we'll be fine.
Yeah. I just hope they continue doing projects that flesh out their story. It doesn't have to be the same level of quality as Arcane. Just continue to do something with your universe. Give us like people that are already addicted to the game. You don't really have to do much for them. Throw them a skin every now and again, and they're pretty much okay. But like people that are on the outside that want to be interested in this lore, give them something.
I think that's really what they should do. They should keep doing that. 2009, man, I should have gotten in when it first dropped. So I was gonna say, is there anything else you guys got to say about Arcane? Other than like really good.
From me, no. It's fucking quality. You know, I'm glad that we are now finally getting season 2 stuff and the next weekend of it. Yeah, we can just hope that it'll maybe produce more just in a different style.
Yeah. All right. Well, quick 10-minute review on Look Back. What do you guys think about that? By the way, spoilers.
I have a couple of questions.
Yeah, what's up?
Was the comic strip magic? How did she send it back in time?
She didn't.
I don't get it.
I think that was like a reality she was maybe hoping for. Like, what if I had never told her to come out? She would have been okay. But that's the thing, right? She saw the comic strip. There's a comic strip of her, like, of what happened in the university, right? That's the only part I can't figure out. Because by the end, she goes back to drawing manga in her office and her friend is still dead.
Yeah, you're talking about when she gets the whole like 3 or 4 panel comic strip that goes back the door.
Yeah.
I guess you could say that like that was her at like maybe the end of her thought process or whatever, thinking like, oh well, if I did not bring out of her, I would have this or something. I guess you could say that. To me, it really doesn't matter. I mean, we're talking about like she was thinking of a hypothetical scenario and then change reality.
Yeah. I love that this movie was just Fujimoto's inner conversations with himself.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that, dude. Whenever I know I'm not on Fujimoto level, but like when I edit these podcasts and videos, I'm always thinking like I should do this, and then I convince myself, but that's not good enough, or like what if I do that? Oh, how can I try to like get out there to make a bigger audience? And then it's like, am I doing it wrong? Am I doing it right? What am I doing? So I felt those characters.
That's like every content creator, man.
It's true.
I especially enjoy the part where one of the girls, I don't remember their names exactly, doesn't really matter, but
Fujino, and
that's the only one I remember.
The one that was a shut-in was like I actually don't like drawing manga, or maybe it was the other one, but like just that entire conversation, because you know that he's had that conversation in his own head, and like his ability to in this one shot like show like the doubts he's had in himself and the way he's pushed through and made content that people really enjoy is kind of inspiring in a way.
So I think there was an interview with Fujimoto, and I think because one of them was, because like I said, one of them both characters were named after him. One of them was Fuji, the other one was Moto. Like Fujimoto, I think has had an interview where he said like, I don't like drawing, like I want to just write, but I want to see if I can find that article. But I mean, is there anything else? Like, did you guys think you were gonna dislike it, or
no?
Like, because we read that review in the beginning.
Okay, that was the one negative review on Mal, and everyone else recommended it. So we were just kind of memeing on that guy that was like, I don't really get it. It's a simple story. It seems like
there's nothing to see here.
Like the self-awareness to call it a passion project and then go, yeah, I don't know, it's really simple, I don't get it. It's like, yeah, you explained what it was in your own words and still don't understand. Like, I can't help you. I reported that man's comment.
I didn't go into this actually thinking I was going to dislike it or anything. It's just that I'm very like warm on it. I don't think it was a bad story or anything, but it wasn't like, for me, it wasn't like extremely enjoyable by any means. You know what I mean? Like, no problems with the story, no real problems with the writing, though the hypothetical thing at the end was odd. But no, I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was a waste of time.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was a waste of time. I enjoyed bits of it, but more like the idea that I'm not watching a story and I'm like hearing the conversations he's having in his head. Like, at what, like, does the one character getting killed at art school, like, is that him at a certain point thinking like that part of him has died? Like, is that his inner monologue? You know what I mean?
It kind of feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
so
like those
I
kind
did
of
find the interview, but finish it.
that kind of stuff was like interesting. Like, not necessarily the story, because I mean it's pretty simple. There's not a lot going on, but like just the way they frame it as like this is clearly just him in his own head, like writing it out on a page so it's more digestible. Because I mean, if he just wrote this story where he's like him sitting there in fucking school cool and people like his artwork, but like he's having these doubts in his head, like that would come across, I don't know if I want to say like arrogant maybe, but like it wouldn't come across as well. Like the way he wrote it, like having the two characters like showing his different thought processes throughout like probably his formative years was a really good way to do it.
Yeah, and I completely agree with you. For me, like one, it was how he felt going back and forth between between himself and being a creator, and then the other thing I liked was just how cute it was up until that happened.
Yeah.
So we just kind of get the reveal.
Until Shunning Girl gets cancer, she has to
Yep.
move away to art school.
Yeah, the guy with pickaxe gave her cancer by hitting her with it.
Yep,
Sucks.
brain cancer when pickaxe goes through your skull.
Yeah, it was terminal
So-
right off the bat.
Yeah.
So I found the article. It says, while discussing how the iconic Studio Ghibli director Hayao Miyazaki halted his retirement to get the final film, How Do You Live, or now we know it as The Boy and the Heron, across the line. Chainsaw Man creator was asked if he thinks manga and anime creators even truly retire. Fujimoto responded by saying he would like to follow the footsteps of Kaguya-sama Love is War creator Akasaka, what a name, and who is no longer illustrating his own sequel series, which is Oshinoko. So by the way, just so you guys know, Akasaka, he's fully just writing now. He doesn't draw any. That's why I was so confused as to why he started hating Oshinoko. But hey, it is what it is.
I'd just like to say that despite the quality of Oshinoko possibly slipping, I haven't read it, so I don't know for sure. But like he really like breathed a bit of new life into the romance genre and the way that Kaguya-sama was structured. I really enjoyed it.
Kaguya-sama was fun from start to finish. I love that. I love that show.
Yeah,
And
the romance parts hit, the comedy hit, like everything in that show was hitting on all cylinders, it felt like.
so I think I've told you guys this before. For whatever reason, the anime though decided to cut a whole subplot about Kaguya and the president Shirogane.
Yep.
Yeah, they decided to cut like an entire plot line about how like they couldn't see each other anymore, and they finally got together at the end. Yeah, it was. And then there's like the Ino and the what was the emo boy? I forgot his name.
I don't know his name. Can't remember.
Oh, there was the subplot between those two falling in love, and yeah. So
I think I see what the anime studio was saying, where they're like, people really enjoyed these first two seasons, but I think if you drag this on, people might start to lose interest in it. Like, it sucks
True.
for people that did read the entire manga and really enjoyed it, because like they're not going to get to see some of their favorite parts of Kaguya-sama. But like, I kind of get where they're coming from. That's one time I think a studio kind of made the correct decision on like cutting out bits of the manga.
I feel you. But just look back, right? I remember when this happened. Part one had finally finished up. I think it was around the time you started like reading stuff, and I remember reading all of Chainsaw Man and going, "Wow, that was super good." And then it said end of part one. Like,
Yep.
okay, well, he's on a break, sure, whatever. And then he comes out with I think the one shot is like 140 pages.
Mhm.
Just straight, right? And I was like, whoa, that's a lot. And I remember kind of, reading a little bit of it, but also kind of just skimming it through. That's kind of how I knew some of it, but not a full story. And now that I like watched it, I was like, oh, I'm like, that was really good. I mean, I can see where he went from, was Chainsaw Man good enough? Was it, was there a lot I could have improved on this and that? And I will say this right now, like I said the other week, Chainsaw Man, I'm still having fun with it. People are treated. It's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's so worried about.
So the only thing I could take a guess at is that like when he was writing that one shot, that was when like the manga was publishing. Like maybe it was the early days to where he was like, oh, I don't know, people seem to like this, but are they gonna like the wacky shit I put in later? Like the weird places I go with it? Like I could definitely see an author like that having some kind of self-doubt about like where like people initially like his manga, but he's got places for it to go. I don't know. It's just
Still a little reserved and a little afraid. Yeah.
and then fucking manga started doing gangbusters. Anime fucking knocked it out of the park. It's like, yeah, man, you're good. Like you can do this. You are talented in a way that not many people are. Like I think the one shot definitely shows like I don't know. It's just a good like a marker for where his mental state was at. Like probably during and like when he was finishing like Chainsaw Man. It's like, yeah, man, you're doing it. Like
The two girl characters are designed and drawn a lot like current girl character, like the main girl character we're following right now. Asuka, I think her name was.
isn't it just awesome?
Asa, yeah, Asa. Sorry, yep, Asa. I like her. She's fun. I think I will also say now that I think about it, I think he was also dabbling with how do I want to portray a character that has like there's two personalities cohabitating one body. So I think he's doing fine. I think he's doing a great job. He needs to keep it up. And if he doesn't want to draw anymore, good on him. him. There are other talented artists who all just want to just draw. So, yeah, I mean, this is a big recommend for me. You guys said also big recommend?
Yeah.
Oh, for the movie?
Yeah, look back.
Oh, yeah, I'd say so.
Do you have any thoughts or opinions though, Salem, that you want to express, or was me and Sherm kind of blabber on?
Not really, no, because I have not consumed Chainsaw Man or Kaguya or any of that. So I
So
really
when
don't
the Reze,
know.
Not the guy that did change Kaguya-sama, different guy.
No, what I mean is that the things you guys were just now talking
Oh.
about, I have no reference for, so that's why I said anything.
Yeah, read Chainsaw Man. It's good.
and if you don't
would
read it,
go ahead.
I was gonna say if you don't read it, we'll watch the first season with you when the Reze movie comes out.
Yeah, like it's got some weird, fucking cool-looking characters that I know you'll love.
Well, I do know about the Darkness Devil. I think his design's badass, but that's more or less all I know.
Darkness Devil, Future Devil, Gun Devil. They all have great designs. I think you would love a lot of them.
Here's some of the cover reviews, Salem.
Don't show them the Gun Devil. That's a spoiler.
Yeah, no, I will show
Okay.
them that one.
That's like the biggest spoiler. If anything, like go watch Salem. Go watch the opening with and just get to the part where the Future Devil is dancing, and I think you'll fall in love.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just dancing inside of somebody's eye.
Is it a first opening? Or?
Yeah,
There's only one.
Yep.
Oh,
Like these are all the covers for Chainsaw Man. I mean, just
You got to stream it.
what am I doing? Here, we'll end after this. But yeah, here are some of the covers for Chainsaw Man. You fuck with any of these?
Ooh, okay. Yo, these are pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
This one right here is the Famine Devil. No spoilers. I like her.
Famine.
Here's Chainsaw Man versus the Sword Devil. No spoilers, but this was a good one.
Maybe the Katana Devil. Not that it matters.
I think maybe Katana Sword. I think this is Reze. No spoilers, but you can see
Look
the
at what Japan did this week.
I can't believe.
Yeah, so a little brief overview. I know you know a little bit about Chainsaw Man. Like each devil is like the more powerful the fear of that specific thing is, the stronger the devil is. So like Chainsaw Devil's pretty like people are scared of chainsaws, sure, but like not like famine or war or some of the other devils, like the control devil, the gun devil. No spoilers on who these devils are, but
And what like the Darkness Devil would have you like pretty top tier, right?
yeah. So like when you get one of these big reveals, it's one of these big devils. You're like, oh, this character's fucking powerful. And they're like, there's some minor stuff like fiends, like Power's technically the blood fiend. She's not the blood devil. Don't worry about it too much. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
the
got
only
fiends and
things,
actual
like,
full-on devils.
The only things I generally do know is like Makima, because how could you not if you're on Sophia? The Darkness Devil, and then like main boy, what's his name? Denji, and then Power. You said Power's the blood fiend?
Yep.
Okay.
So during certain parts of the story, they form contracts with certain devils to like they both get something out of the contract.
Ooh, okay.
Those are cool and interesting.
All right. Well, how many chapters are out then?
A lot.
We're looking at 108.
That's part one and some of part two.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
So part one ends at 97 chapters.
I mean, shit. I got some time where I have to go to bed and wake up tomorrow, so shit. I'll hospital.
Yeah.
Well, if that's really it for today, I mean, thanks everyone for tuning in. You guys, once again, Salem and Flonominal and
you see that?
Mactastic.
He's Mactastic. I'm Flonominal. Get it right.
Yep. Thank you guys again for getting on stream with me, watching something, all this good stuff. Sherm, can you tell the people to like and subscribe?
Like, subscribe, finger bang that bell notification on the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, and in real time, you guys want to see how many possible views we may have gotten?
Yeah, so you were peeking at it earlier.
Sure.
Yeah, did I stop the stream? No, I'm still 7 views. Hey, that's not bad.
Those people are all angry. They're like,
Probably.
no, Boruto really fucking good.
I'm hoping engagement, average duration. These people need to watch the Boruto isn't good.
They only watched 19 sex feels bad.
Did they like it? I think this means they liked it. Oh well.
Shame there's no comments on that one.
True. Hey, I'll keep doing more shorts and uploading stuff. And then possibly because Sherm, if you ever want to tune in with me in Salem on a Friday, I couldn't do it this Friday because I was so fucking conked out. I didn't sleep for like 22 hours. So
Yeah.
I was supposed to.
Sure. He messaged me around when we were gonna meet up the other day, and he's like, "Dude, I haven't slept this whole time." So it's like, yeah, dude, get some fucking sleep, man. Like you were busy, man.
I woke up at 5 a.m. today, so it was like, holy shit, I slept for a long time. But yeah, me and Salem possibly collabing. We're gonna do visual novels. We're gonna keep in theme with the anime and anime aesthetics, animation. So don't worry, we'll slowly gravitate towards more out of here stuff. But yeah,
So when are we playing Subverse for the channel?
Oh, is that your choice?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see.
I gotta check that. I gotta know.
I gotta know. Okay, well, I mean, there's
So-
so many different unique scenes after all. It's like over 200.
Yeah, 240. It's a lot.
So I do plan on recording these on a Friday, and then hopefully getting those done throughout like my week or month. That way I can have like a big concrete video, and then it'll be like me and Salem, ha ha ha, look at this really bad visual novel, or like look at this visual novel, blah blah blah.
Wonder if
Whatever the case.
Wonder if Atlas ever took down their copyrights on like playing their Persona games.
I hope.
We should definitely like play Persona 4 Golden or something. 'Cause I've never played that game.
Yeah, we should. All right, well, I'm gonna head out here. Thanks you guys. Like he said, finger bang that like button.
I like, huh?
All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in.
Goodbye.
Bye.